Alright guys, so during my live stream yesterday, I was actually shared another team for Cookie Alliance Season 16 by the Prince Eyes. And once again, this team is going to be a team that you guys can use to clear this entire season all by themselves, and it is going to be one without Macaron. I know it's still a lot of people have not invested in Macaron. I highly suggest you guys do so though. But here we go guys, let's get into it, and it is going to be the return of Brute alongside of Hollyberry, as well as our Moonlight, Cream Puff with the Magic Candy, and Pure Vanilla. And the treasures are going to be very simple, just like always, and it is going to be consisted of the whistle as well as the jelly watch and the scroll. Let's go over the topping real quick. Very simple. We're going to be using 5 of the solid almond for our Hollyberry here. No extra cooldown usage. If you guys can get it high around 7 to 8%, once again, it definitely will help out, but it is not required. It is going to be damage resist focus and around, just getting extra substats that you guys can get. But the damage resist is going to be most important. And then the next one is going to be Brute. Brute is actually going to with the 5 of the Searing Raspberry here, guys. He is going to be a big damage dealer here with his stun, as well as the attack boost and the attack speed boost that he gains for himself when he uses his skill. And we do have the, of course, damage resist focus, and no extra cooldown is required for him as well. Just get some attack speed, attack, crit if you guys can. But definitely the Searing Raspberry is going to help out. If in case your Brute is dying, then I highly recommend you guys to either switch out 2 of the Searing Raspberry for some solid almond to get some extra damage resist, or just use a full damage resist set, which is going to be the full solid almond. Next one is going to be Moonlight. Moonlight is going to be using 5 of the Swift Chocolate here, guys. Of course, just like always, like I share inside of my arena comp videos, it's going to be the damage resist focus as well as around 20 to 22% cooldown. Next one is going to be Pure Vanilla. Pure Vanilla is using 5 of the Swift Chocolate. You can see that the damage resist is a little bit low here, around 15%, and the cooldown is around 20%. You guys don't need to have damage resist this low. I would say getting it higher is going to be better. You can see my Pure Vanilla is 5-star Ascension, so just keep that in mind, as well as some of the lab stuff that I have is kind of higher, and it will probably be higher than some of you guys, so just keep that in mind. I would definitely recommend going with a bit of a more higher damage resist, and if you guys can get cooldown a bit higher too, it'll be definitely worth it. But the damage resist is going to be more important for Pure Vanilla to survive. Next one is going to be a Cream Puff. Cream Puff is using 5 of the Juicy Apple Jelly here, guys. And you can see that the damage resist focus as well as the cooldown. Damage resist doesn't need to be this high because Cream Puff once again does have that, ability to gain some extra damage resist once she uses her skill with the Magic Candy. But of course, you want to have Cream Puff's Magic Candy level a bit higher. Mine is at 22 right now. The higher the better it is, but at least get it up to plus 10 in order to get this crit damage boost for the entire team. All right, but there you guys go. This is going to be the team that is going to be used once again to clear this entire season from wave 1 all the way up to 60. It is honestly easier to build than the one that I shared with you guys before, which is going to be with Milky Way as well as with Purple Yam with the Magic Candy, especially because some of you guys might not have invested in Purple Yam, or some of you guys may not have a high level Milky Way. So using Brute, who was a big part of the meta a few seasons back, it will probably be easier. But before we get into it, let me show you guys my guild relics as well as a lab. So here we go. This is gonna be my guild relics. As you guys can see, it's around all level 9 and 8 and 9 here for epics and legendaries, and then the rares are around 12 11, and commons are around 12 13. And the last one is going to be my lab real quick here, guys. Let me show you guys. And here we go. This is going to be the lab for my cookie side. It's getting worked on. It definitely is not fully completed yet or anything like that. But here you guys go. And pretty much the most important thing here is going to be this right over here, guys. Finishing this off will definitely help out in Cookie Alliance, because you guys do get some extra boost for the Cookie Alliance alone. So here you go, guys. Let's hop into the Cookie Alliance, and let me show you guys this team clear it all the way through. And here we go, guys. Just like always, I am going to go and skip all the way to around wave 40. So let's get into it. And here we go, guys. We are at wave 40 now against this boss here. And this is the boss that's going to bring our brute down all the way this low because of the skill usage. But our cream puff and pure vanilla should be able to bring back brute's HP all the way up throughout the waves. So it's not too much of a problem. But once again, it is a set percentage. I believe they said it's around like 20 to 10% or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Just don't be worried all of a sudden. But because of that, you know, if Brute takes a little bit of extra damage on the side, it is possible for him to die. So if he is dying out in wave 40 against that boss, then maybe increasing the damage resist will be a little bit helpful so that you guys can have Brute survive and not waste the revive of the relics. But here we go, guys. Next one is going to be, I believe, the Sugar Swan here soon for wave 48 here. All right, so here we go. And it is the Sugar Swan. And this is another one that's going to do a lot of AoE damage, especially with the meteor. But Brute is actually really, really strong. And of course, once again, because of the fact that Brute is taking advantage of the charge cookie bonus, and now with Brute's extra 15% attack boost for the entire team, that kind of makes it up for the Macaron's you know, attack boost that she would give normally for this team. And then also, you know, you're just getting some extra damage to deal to the enemies on the side as well. So, you know, Brute is a really, really good option here right now, I would say. Especially for the players who are, you know, lacking someone like Purple Yam once again with the Magic Candy, as well as someone with, you know, without Milky Way, like the one that I shared before. I would say this is honestly a lot easier to build. And once again, if you guys did take advantage of all the events and the extra pulls and stuff like that that Dev Sisters has been giving out, then Moonlight is going to be free. All right, so hopefully you guys can take advantage of this team. You still have a lot of time left inside of the season. And once again, even on this wave, wave 56, which can be pretty dangerous, Brute actually does really well here, you know, dealing damage to the boss. Because it is an auto attack as well, and the stun and just extra damage as well. You know, and even 58, not too much of a problem here. Once you get through 56, you know, Brute and Hollyberry really just you know, dashes through the entire enemy, and yeah, you just don't even have to worry too much. Of course, the stat difference makes a difference. All right, you know, the higher the stats, the better it's gonna be, and things like that. But you know, you guys, I would say mine is not going to be like the average, right? But this is going to be a team that you guys can use. It should still get you pretty far. But there you guys go. One team clear. You know, if you guys are looking for a team to one team clear and, you know, just go through the Cookie Alliance and farm relics, this is going to be definitely a team. If you guys are losing out on like wave 56 or something like that, then you guys can simply just put in an extra team like a summoner comp or even a attack speed comp or something like that, and then you guys can switch it out for that team and then switch it back to this team and then clear the entire wave 60. But definitely nowadays it's a lot easier, all right, because of even the level cap increase, level 75, as well as so many different like good cookies are coming out. The point of the alliance now is not to use all 5 teams, but to try to use as few teams as possible to go clear it all the way up to wave 60. Hopefully this is going to help you guys to clear out on the first victory reward. But thanks for watching, guys. Once again, credit to the Ice Prince for sharing this team during my live stream, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.